Now I'm going to show you how you can use the SuperTalker with a switch. This right here is the switch that I'm going to be using. It's just called a lollipop switch. It has the plug here that goes into the back of the SuperTalker. When I activate the switch, it makes a clicking sound. And it's just a basic yellow switch that you push down on. Here on my SuperTalker, I have my locations for a switch right back here. So I'm going to turn my device on, and then I'm going to attach my switch into the spot that says number 1. I'm going to show you what happens when it's in the number 1 spot. So pretend this is laying down. I'm going to hold it so you can see what's going to happen. And I have it in the number 1, and I'm going to activate my switch.
More.
And I heard it say the more option, which is the first image I have here on the SuperTalker. If I push it again,
more,
it's only going to tell me more because I have my switch plugged into the spot that says number 2. Or I mean number 1. So now I'm going to move it to number 2.
All done.
And I'm going to hear it say all done. It's only going to say the picture that's in the number 2 spot.
All done.
So this would make you think that in order for a student to use a switch to activate more and all done, they need 2 switches. One to plug into number 1 and one to plug into number 2. If you are using the overlay with 8 images, that could mean that you have 8 switches plugged in that a student is activating and has to remember which switch activates the image. That could be very confusing. So the SuperTalker has a jack on this side called the Step Ahead jack. This is the one that's recommended so that it will read all of the images that you have.
More.
So I've plugged it into here, and obviously I activated the button.
All done.
And we heard it read the more picture first when it was pushed. The second time I pushed it, it read all done. If I push it again,
more,
it will go back and read more.
All done.
Again, it'll push all done. The only problem I see with using the switch with this device is if a child wanted the all done picture, they have to push the button to say more first. So how do you know what the child really wants? There may be a solution to that I haven't come across. But in my opinion, I think I would stick to using this device without a switch, but wanted to point out that it is a feature if you think it would be needed for a student.